Medyo late na tayo sa update for the recent school year pero halina't balikan natin ang nakaraang school year 2024-2025 kung saan naging independent homeschoolers kami at naka-enroll sa USA. And also, pag-usapan na rin natin and magbigay na rin tayo ng review sa aming homeschool provider. Hello homeschoolers! Welcome to Homeschooling VNZ. Kung bago po kayo dito, ako po si Mommy Cat. We are a homeschooling family and currently we are homeschooling 2 kids. Ayan. So, nabanggit ko earlier na last school year 2024-2025 ay hindi kami naka-enroll under the DepEd system. We were enrolled in the US through Home Life Academy. And hindi kami dumiretso sa Home Life Academy, but we enrolled sa kanilang local partner here in the Philippines, which is Better Together Homeschool International. Ang Home Life Academy ay naka-based sa Jackson, Tennessee. Okay, so pwede naman tayo dumiretso doon na enrollment through them. Meron naman silang website at meron ng steps naman doon para mag-enroll kayo. But we opted to enroll through their local partner, which is BTH or the Better Together Homeschool. So in a nutshell, our school year naman was very relaxed and we are actually happy with the school year 2024-2025. Okay, so bakit pa naging magandang experience namin pagdating sa pag-homeschool independently, and ano ba yung magiging possible hurdles yun naman if in case you decide to go back to the DepEd system. Prior to enrollment, meron actually ino-offer yung website ng BTH na paid consultation wherein you can talk to the founder, si Mrs. and actually schedule your consultation through their website. Nagpo ako ng consultation way back in 2023, but at that time, hindi pa kami decided to go away with DepEd accreditation. Okay, so nag-wait pa ako ng isa pang year bago kami enroll under BTH. Through that consultation, you will learn more about BTH and what kind of support they can offer you. With the enrollment process, smooth naman siya, and we did everything online through their website. Reserve actually muna kami for I think 7,000 yung binayad ko, and then we registered before July 2024. So for 2 kids under the US program, meron silang family rate, and we only paid 29,000 for the tuition fee nung dalawang bata under the US program. They also offer dual enrollment, which is DepEd and US, pero kami, we just opted to get the US programs. The process of transferring was very smooth, and you can actually do this online, through their website. After enrolling, we were able to get links to pre-recorded videos regarding orientation, grading system, and paggawa ng curriculum. Independent homeschooling, wala kasing binibigay na list of topics that you should teach your child for that level. O so really nasa inyo bilang magulang na mag-come up with their objectives, with the competency. I think most parents naman would refer to competencies that are listed under DepEd, or some naman they do research. So prior to the start of the school year, may idea na ako on how to create a curriculum, how is the grading system. Under the education system of US, there are 2 terms. Yun yung fall and the spring term. Okay, sa DepEd kasi meron tayong 4 quarters, diba? Ibig sabihin nun, 2 beses lang kami kailangan mag-submit ng grades sa homeschool provider. For the subjects naman, we have 4 main subjects: math, language arts, science, and history or social science. Electives are arts, PE, and Filipino, which actually would fall under foreign language. Okay. For the history, we chose Philippine history instead of the US history. Part of the enrollment under BTH, meron kang free consultation on curriculum planning. Okay. Took that opportunity to talk with Mrs. for our curriculum, and okay, so maganda naman na naging proseso namin, naging maganda naman ang usapan namin, and so we were able to finalize the materials that we used last school year. For the grading system, ang pinili ko is yung letters, A plus A, B plus B. Yun yung grading system na pinili ko instead of the numerical grading system. Sa experience namin under the DepEd system, yung homeschool provider nagbibigay ng grading sheet kung saan nag-input yung parents ng output ng student, which in turn would compute yung final grade ng bata na sinasabit sa homeschool provider. With Home Life Academy, with PTH naman, kami, ang sinasabit namin is the final grade already. Yun yung ibibigay namin. When we do submit it, automatic, nagkakaroon kami ng copy, a PDF copy of the report card. Pero kami, I opted not to have any exams for the kids kasi everyday naman nakikita mo yung progress ng bata, nakikita mo naman yung output niya. So, I decided not to forgo na yung end of the term exams. Yeah. So, wala kaming exam na ginawa for the 2 kids last school. Aside sa accreditation, ino-offer din ni PTH yung online monthly activities for the kids. Meron ding opportunity for the children to join clubs. They also have community meetups, and merong assigned na mentor for each homeschooling family. In our case, I requested talaga for Mami Tina Rodriguez as our mentor for our homeschool. Unfortunately, hindi kami naka-attend sa any of the meetups na nakaschedule because of issues with our own schedule. And for the online activities naman, yung mga monthly meetups, once lang kami naka-attend. Next is transferring back to DepEd system. Okay, so this school year, we've decided to go back to the DepEd system. And syempre, yung mga DepEd schools dito and the homeschool providers, they would request documents as requirements para makapag-transfer. So, ano yung mga usual requirements na hiningi? ID, picture, birth certificate, report card, and SF10. Usually, yung SF10, that's a school-to-school transaction. So, yung lilipatan mo na school, kakausapin niya yung previous school at silang dalawa yung mag-uusap para magkaroon ng SF10. But since we are not enrolled in any DepEd system, our records are in the US. Okay, so prior to transferring, kinausap ko rin naman yung administrators ng mga nilipatan namin. And we were assured naman na walang problem, magiging problem with our transfer kung wala kaming SF10. Kasi nga naman, we are enrolled abroad. So, technically, wala talagang SF10 na may bibigay. But, our homeschool provider would be able to provide us a transcript of records, and that's the document that we submitted to the homeschool providers na nilipatan namin. Ano yung magiging problem ninyo if ever you choose to transfer back to DepEd? Since we were under PTH, meron local partners sa Home Life Academy. So yung documents namin came from them. We got certificate of good moral, certificate of enrollment. We also got IDs from Better Together Homeschool. So yun yung, I think, one of the best benefits of enrolling under PTH as compared to enrolling directly to HLA. Kaya naman ninyong kumuha ng documents from HLA. However, ang I think magiging hurdles lang is if yung lilipatan na school would require a hard copy of these documents. So kung lecture kayo sa HLA and the receiving school or yung lilipatan yung school would require apostilled documents from Home Life Academy, ipapadala po yan from US to the Philippines, and that would cost you at least $100 sa local partners nila dito sa Philippines. Kaya mag-create nung partner ng documents. So, si PTH, yung hard copy na nakuha namin, those are the documents that we submitted to the homeschool providers. And wala namang kaming naging issue sa pag-transfer nung dalawang kids. Overall, na-enjoy namin ang pagiging independent homeschooler na hindi na-enroll under DepEd, but because we have our new reasons of going back to DepEd, so ayan, bumalik kami. But kung ako mismo papipiliin, I would still really prefer to be an independent homeschooler. So there, I hope you got an idea on how to be enrolled in the US under a local partner, which is PTH. And kung meron kayo questions about homeschooling, please let me know in the comments, or you can message me in my social media accounts. Thank you again for watching, and happy homeschooling. Bye!